All right, for kids living on the autism spectrum, families often find a lot of support through the school systems or through their community in those early years. But one of the big concerns for those same families and parents is what happens when those kids age out of the system. They become adults and they go out into the world. I want to tell you now about a very special company looking to help people and change perceptions of adults living with autism. It's called the Awesome Company, and it's based out of Ohio. They sell T-shirts and custom apparel. Around 95% of adults with autism are either unemployed or underemployed. And this company wants to change that. So what do? They hire them. The company is branching out. They're expanding their brand with the Awesome Gallery. The gallery will display the work of creatives living on the spectrum and help them market and sell swag that features their work. And joining me now, the owner and the founder of the Awesome Company and the Awesome Gallery, Jacquie Mahan. Thank you so much. I love this.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I love the idea. I love your passion. We employ awesomely autistic people. I'm on your website right now. And keep growing is the theme of this art installation and the inaugural show. Tell me what your hope is, Jacquie, to accomplish in this gallery, and what you want to share with the masses about these amazingly awesome people.
I started the Awesome Company, which is a screen printing company that employs autistic adults. And within that workforce, I wanted to offer financial inclusion and more possibilities for autistic people beyond the people that were working at my office. And so just being in this environment, I met a lot of autistic artists, and I wanted to give them a space that was just for them so they could sell their artwork and they could make money and they could work on skills and they could be a part of society, which is what everybody wants to be. I think that there's a misconception that autistic people don't want to connect to people. And through the Awesome Gallery and the Awesome Company, we make sure to bridge autistic people to the community that supports and loves them.
What would be your advice, Jacquie, to companies looking to hire about the benefits of hiring someone on the spectrum and what they can bring to an organization?
My advice for anybody is just to hire one person with autism, give them a chance and see what their skills are, go slow and steady, and you're going to have a really good employee. If you try too hard to get too big, it can be very overwhelming. Also, if you want to help autistic people, then, patron companies that are employing autistic adults, like the Awesome Company, if you need custom apparel, or if you want to buy some artwork, maybe decide to come to the Awesome Gallery and look at our website and buy artwork from there. If you want to employ autistic people, I would go within your community and reach out to schools and support groups, and they'll hook you up with somebody that is excited to learn more about your business. You just have to have the willingness to hold the hand of the person with autism, be patient, and let them bloom and let them be their awesome selves. And then when you have that support and that respect, and that autistic person knows how valued they are, it creates a really wonderful partnership that lasts forever. I've had employees with me almost since the beginning, and I hope that we get to grow old together.
I love it. Yes, keep growing, right? That's the theme.
Yeah.
As I look at some of this amazing artwork, I notice a lot of frogs. What does it mean? What does it mean for the artists themselves to not only work for your company, but to have their art displayed and purchased, and so many people interested in what they're doing and how they want to tell their story?
The artists that have contacted me and the artists that I have scheduled for, our art gallery, these are very talented artists. And I think being autistic, you often have a hard time connecting with the neurotypical world, which is the world that most of us know. And what I hope is the artists can trust me because I've earned their trust, and they can count on me to say, this is how an art gallery is going to go. This is how the sales are going to go. This is how much money you're going to make. And this is the space that you can feel safe. You don't have to sit and shake hands with everybody if that's not something that you're comfortable with. We can put headphones on. We can have quiet art gallery openings. I do a lot to accommodate autistic people, and it really is very comforting to know that they can trust me. So I think earning their trust and knowing that I'm on their side and I got their back and I'm going to hold their hand and not let go, it like touches me.
Yeah, and that trust evident in the smiles of their faces. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.